come out. Now, we don't breed butterflies here in our forest because if we let the butterflies breed and lay eggs, then we have to deal with caterpillars. And if we had caterpillars, then they'd eat everything every week. And we'd have to replant all our plants, which we're not going to do. So instead, we just don't grow any plants that the caterpillars want to eat. So they might mate, but they won't lay any eggs. Now, when I open this up, these butterflies aren't going to explode out in kind of a mushroom cloud of butterflies. Instead, I'm going to reach in and pull some out, tell you a little bit about some of the different species we've got, talk a bit about some of the commonly asked questions, and maybe put some butterflies on some people that might like some. So, let me see, let's start. Oh, one thing I should say before I start, zip it back up, Isabel, don't get too keen. One thing I should say, you're going to see me touch these butterflies' wings with my fingers. Now this is something we ask you guys, kids and adults, not to do, because the more we touch butterflies' wings, the more the scales on their wings come off. These scales are what enable them to fly, so we've got to be very gentle with them, and please, while I'm going to touch their wings, I'd ask you guys not to do that. So let's start at the biggest end of the scale. This is a magnificent owl. I'll do this back up again because otherwise we're all going to sneak out. Now, magnificent owls are our largest butterfly, and they live about 4 to 5 weeks. Now, is he going to stay still? I don't think so. No. There he goes. Now, you can see just from touching him, I should say, I've got all this colour on my fingers. That's all come off his wings, and that's the stuff we need to be careful not to remove too much of. Whoa. Now, who's seen one of the blue morphos, the big butterflies with the... There, we've all seen one, that's it. Yeah, now they're really shy. Has anyone had one land on them yet?
No.
Really? You're very lucky. They don't like people very much. They don't tend to land on people. Now, in our forest, we've got lots of butterflies that are called swallowtail butterflies. Swallowtails all have the same kind of wing structure. They've got wings that are long, they keep flying away, which I guess is their prerogative. I'm just gonna open this. Some of them will go and some of them will stay. Now, this is a swallowtail. Swallowtails have long, low wings and deep bottoms, but they've all got different kinds of patterns. This, for example, is a common Mormon swallowtail. Now, if you'd like a butterfly, that's not what I asked for. If you'd like a butterfly, your hand needs to be this way up. I will never put a butterfly on a hand this way up, because butterflies tickle a lot. And if it tickles and tickles and tickles and you go, oh, it tickles so much, you might do this. And that would be very sad for our butterfly friends. Now, this is a really good example. Before I start giving anyone butterflies, can you guys see his wings? See how his wings are really tattered and torn? That's because butterflies can't feel their wings. So if they run into something and they lose it a little bit, that's all right. The only time it'll really bother them is if they start losing so much that they can't fly anymore. This is a tailed jay. Look, there it goes. Do you want me to take it off you? Where is it? Oh yeah, these are bird wings. Oh, I've got him. Bird wings are very ticklish. And they're our biggest swallowtail variety.
My mum had one and it crawled up her shoulder.
Here we go. This is very ticklish. You ready? Now, this is a tailed jay. I will get to everyone. Don't panic, guys. Tailed jays come from Costa Rica, and I don't have much to say about them except that they're my favourite. Right. There we go. Now, let me see what else I've got in here. We haven't spoken about this guy yet. This is a paper kite. Paper kites come from the Philippines. They're our most common butterfly. They're also our most friendly. They like women who have a lot of perfume on. They're big fans of perfume.
Matches my shoe.